to the World Series. It's Game 1. Beat American League champion Houston Astros. So, and Harper in the order, but Rob Thompson says, I think that's over with Gene Segura and Brendan Marsh. In this series for the Astros, when you're looking at the Orioles at first, and Martin Maldonado. Alex Bregman out of the cleanup spot, followed by Otto. Round things out for Dusty Baker. Tenured player. He's waited and waited for his shot.
It's going to be an unbelievable contrast of Nola. As you see the pitch mix, he can, as he faces some of these aggressive hitters for the 27 pitch inning, depending on which has had 6 consecutive games at least. Or we'll see who gives.
Duve to lead off. And it's a perfectly a bunch of their star players aren't hitting. 25 to start this postseason. Not an 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off.
Where on the plate, and probably swings this ball, but you can't argue his results. The timing back, but look for this pitch right now and see if he can get him to expand.
Here he comes. Tries to get him to.
He dives for a little guy. He covers a lot.
Leading this one off. He does come inside. Nola comes back home and gets him to chip.
Argue with the success he's had lately.
Championship Series MVP for the Astros. He takes an example of this machine to the Astros. He met and exceeded expectations in his first year.
2 of them, but those were 2.
Nola tries again. He goes back to the fastball.
Nola to have a backdoor curveball if he needs.
Hitters in baseball. Jordan Alvarez takes John touchdown almost single-handed. 3-1.
The zone. So what does that say? You better make a lot.
Though both love working hard. That's foul. 2 gone. 1-1 pitch. Down and ends this first. He's down on 3. Cincinnati Reds last year and parlayed that Yankees. Nick Castellanos as he's into the postseason. On a 1-0 from Verlander. He's out. 2 away.
Has Nick Castellanos and Bohm to get early success.
On the first pitch, he swings it. Alec Bohm, who was and another 0-2 from Verlander, is there, and he's retired the first 6. Names in the lineup, but this is one of the most well-rounded for the Astros. Aaron Nola comes home and misses away.
Combination, plays defense.
On this 1-0 pitch, takes
much of a chance to retrieve
runs during the regular season. On 2/3 of their runs in the playoffs on home
percent clip, and that is how you keep the.
It's the Astros on the board.
Solo home run seems to be the theme, and what the Astros do more than anything out and getting a lot of runs.
Spot. It's been a 0. First one from Nola. A strikeout.
He was not confident he would play baseball. Side effect from his chemotherapy was neuropathy.
On the plate, but then break off.
Here's his 2-2. That one's better.
He's set up to hit the fastball. He loves the fastball. He's attacking. See that balls.
On this 1-1, McCormick
the other way, or he can hit it the other way, and look how that
off me ball, says Chas McCormick. Corner.
And what they've done.
Martin Maldonado tries to lay off.
They didn't change philosophies. Ball or swing and miss. There it is. Dilemma here for Nola right now would be
leadoff home run from Kyle Tucker. Runner takes it. Maldonado comes through, and it's 2.
A fastball down. A breaking.
The bottom of the order for
have been able to do. Look, they may not,
even though they've not lost in this postseason. First pitch, Altuve. Second one on to first. There's 2. Kyle Tucker gets over. A home run from that man, Kyle Tucker. Postseason.
He's been amazingly years.
He's got his 3rd. 7 up, 7 down for Justin.
Man on that 4-seam fastball. He gets ball, so Justin's going to have to mix it up.
Years without playing in a postseason game, 11 years. He said that he came back with as much focus that he could get to October for the first time. As he played for Alex Bregman.
Just throws, if you get bonus out of their catchers, put them in a nice position. Up in the zone.
Yeah, Marsh in the series. On this 0-1 pitch, he gets another high. 0-2 pitch. Breaks off a curve.
We're going to mix it up a little bit. And
for the guy on deck, and Alvarez, you've got a
pressure cooker. Bat and the ability to go where the pitch is.
It's the bases for Jeremy Pena to open the hole for the rookie. Third inning, incredible poise for on the move. Not in.
I'm scorekeeping.
Binds that discipline with the pop. Take advantage of the leadoff double from Payne. 3-1.
Ball four.
Ball.
Williams, PBS was doing a documentary.
This 0-1 pitch. Kyle Tucker watches strike two.
But he hasn't thrown that changeup.
The payoff.
Whoa! Kyle Tucker heard it.
Balls that he took, and then it looked like but he different almost every game.
A couple games of the division series. That's a strike, and it's 2-1. Continued his breakout post. Has got it. And Gurriel.
Well, the 65-4 sound
Pretty good. Game 1 of the World Series. Have won the whole thing. Around it. And that's that for the.
I got the holes in both of them.
Victim saw a lot of pitches, but ultimately took. Verlander's 1-0. High fastball. Over to the Astros at the. Rocks and fires 2-2. McCormick. One away.
Thanks so much, Dusty.
All right, you're welcome.
Yeah, hit of the game for the Phillies. March of 2019, but a month
about all the games he's caught. You know you're going to have him for the
here with the Phillies now. And knocks it down. His only play is at first.
Part of the plate and that short left field
And misses. Fastball here is
based on their style of pitching.
Verlander home with an 0-1. In front of Tucker. Took a funny bounce. Castellanos has been searching. Chance to provide one here.
Phillies have been trying to get the timing of his foot down. Throw it. The ball was down and didn't get off the plate.
Nick Castellanos goes down to that base hit into left field. Third hit and they get it.
Yeah, and look for a fastball. He wants got teams that they need to, and two. I mean, those are back-breaking 2-out.
Offensively here in the fourth. Harper and a 2-run double from Bohm. This is something the Phillies have been doing throughout the post.
San Diego, after San Diego scored.
Reaction back in Philadelphia at the watch.
In middle of the plate, too. The left.
Only guy that's ever reached 4 times in a game. Lander. 3-2. Takes ball 4. That had those 6 runs in the 9th. On this 1-1. But the Phillies get back in the game. 2-run double and a brand new game here in Houston. A new life for the Phillies.
Nobody throws about as many.
But a base hit his first time. One of the 6.
Fastball. And he threw one
here. Back to thing. He's always had better command than anybody.
Afford at this point to add on for
2-2. Got him.
You go position for position, but not at the ball. Was he attempting to hit the ball? That swinging.
Position well. Maldonado's out in the
pretty darn good job. We haven't talked any game about.
He had a big zone anyways. Got the call. After the Phillies get him 3 runs, the Oakland with an 0-2. Into the gap. He's got it. After Marsh, it'll be Schwarber and Hoskin.
His mechanics falling off a little more mechanics a couple times.
Cachet's in front of Alvarez. Marsh a leadoff double. Today, and the Phillies are hoping that 2-0. Schwarber on a curve.
You know, let your velocity sometimes.
2-1. Doubles up on the. Came back and had a 5 on another 3-2. He takes.
Looking again, if Hoskins could stay up the middle of the left side for possible ground ball.
It is.
Don't ever think you're going to get that ball right there.
He got a fastball. Stop Pena's out. For the first down
Situation, I would think if JT would.
Let's see, the Philly catcher was and
attack JT the rest of the at-bat.
0-1 pitch. Real move.
Hanging breaking ball. Looks like he.
And it's off the wall. Both runners.
Schwarber, even with his bad knee. Team. It's amazing.
And tied it in the 5th. Abreu's their best guy at limited on an 0-1. Fouls it off. He threw against him in early October. His 1-2 to Harper. 2 out. Game tripped to end the regular season. Yeah. Castellanos fouls it off. When they're back in Philadelphia. Castellanos Chops one finds. Said I've hit on this 1-2 from Verlander. He's down on a 5-0 deficit, and